Life is not always easy. At least it's not for me. So what we did over here at TorgyTalk is we teamed up with Find the Good. They're a great clothing brand with a great mission. Their mission is to help you find the good in any part of your life, whether you're having a bad day, a good day, it's a rainy day, it's a sunny day. It doesn't matter. They're going to do whatever they can to help you put a smile on your face. Every portion of every order actually gets donated to Mental Health America, which I think is fantastic. Do yourself a favor, go online to www.findthegoodbrand.com and use the promo code TorgyTalk10. It's TorgyTalk10. That's going to save you 10% on your order. Once again, www.findthegoodbrand.com and enter the promo code TorgyTalk10. Yeah.
Mics.
You hate fucking mics? Why don't you fuck Michelle's then?
No, bitch.
Oh.
Because I always feel like I got to touch them.
Yeah, you don't got to touch them. Either way. All right, guys. We're back. We're back after a nice long month break.
Yep.
Thank you for bearing with me. God damn, bro.
Perfect timing.
Put that shit on airplane mode.
Damn it. Hold on. I'll call it back.
I'm silent.
All right. Well, like I said, thank you guys for bearing with us. Just needed a mental break, dude. I was fucking drained.
One of us was in rehab. One of us was in jail.
Yes. Which one was which? You'll find out soon. Our guest today is Addison O'Neal. What's up, dude? What's up, brother?
Oh, I got ADHD. I'm sorry. What's up?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
No, because I was mentally replying back to that text message. And now I bet I'm going to reply back to that person for like 2 days now.
Okay.
See, I hate fucking mics. I feel like it need to be right here.
That's why I just put this shit right here. Honestly,
you should have gave me a fucking tip then, jackass.
well, so soon I'm gonna get a bunch of those.
Oh, the yellows?
Yeah, well, no, the fucking
oh damn! Wait a minute.
the mic stand.
I just noticed Jack's not behind the camera.
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah, no.
I'm on camera now.
We haven't done that in a while just because we only have one camera now, so there's no need for him to be back there.
Yeah, I'm not really producing anything over there usually.
So
You have a radio voice, not a radio face. No,
Ha ha ha.
you got a radio
you got a face for radio. But yeah, no. So we're introducing a new, I guess I don't know if segment, if you will, but basically, Jack is an ex-bartender now. I don't think we've.
I still got my Bassett license, but
Well, he's got his bartender license. So every week he's going to be making a new drink for the episode. So this week, since we have our black friend, we made black drinks.
I made a classic that I have never tried.
Racist. And
It is racist.
Well, I learned it from black friends, so
We used to drink this in Johnsburg a lot. We used to drink Incredible Hulks, guys. If you don't know, that's Hypnotic and Hennessy. And then we also splash some white peach Red Bull in there to make it better. So much
for
better.
the record, I just want to say they're alcoholics right now. It is 12:30, and we're drinking as hard as
Hey! We started drinking at 11:30.
it's Sunday.
And they wanted me to be here at 10 o'clock. What the fuck?
It's
We
Sunday.
would have been drinking Incredible Hulks at 10 a.m. That's for damn sure.
That is insane. That's fucking insane.
Well, if I was able to smoke weed, I wouldn't be drinking alcohol at 10 in the morning. It's Sunday, though, it's a little different. It is what it is,
I'd rather be
dude.
a pothead than an alcoholic.
Oh, me too, dude, 100%. But my job just does not allow it. It sucks. I hate it.
I wish Coke was still safe.
And that's fucked up.
Yeah. Fentanyl testing your strips. Or
yeah.
fentanyl strip testing your Coke.
I miss the days you can just put it in your mouth like, yep. That's real.
Yeah, it's numb. I can't feel I can't feel anything. My lips are numb.
I've never done it though, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Anyway, what you been up to, man? How you been?
I've been getting fat. I go to the mystery box every Tuesday, get the PBR special. Now I got a beer belly.
That's okay.
Come to mystery box every Tuesday, Villa Park. Where it's at?
Josephine's Martini Bar.
There we
Oh,
go.
it's a nice little hole in the wall bar too.
Hey, I got this.
Yeah.
207 South Villa Park, Illinois. There we go, bam. Shameless plug.
There you go.
But what else I've been up to?
Mystery Box running strong still. How you guys hit a year yet?
No. When we
Coming
first,
up on a year, right?
in August. But when we first started, it was Dirty Labs.
Yep, I remember that.
And the Reach didn't like that name, so I had to come up with a different name. In the mystery box.
Seafood box in the name. There you go. A little bit more one friendly.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
No, man, this has been. I don't think we've all hung out since the Nashville trip. Pretty much, you know what I mean. which was a great time. We've talked about that since.
Things
but
I can remember, and those are my favorite parts.
yeah, no, that was a great trip. Minus the first 3 hours of the ride home. I was so tired.
You were asleep on the window, just watching the potholes. You bounce your forehead off the window.
Yeah, nice. Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck
Yeah, yeah, it was fun. It was. It was fun. It was fun trip for sure.
It was definitely a trip that needs to be on again. We need to do another trip like that.
I would love to do that for sure. I mean, yeah.
But now since she took a fucking hiatus from comedy, we're gonna take this trip in what, 2-3 years?
No. That's another thing I'm kind of like. I just got to make sure I stay writing. You know, I haven't even picked up a pen.
Dude, I compare comedy to like fucking. You can beat off all fucking day, but once you in that vagina, it's a different story.
Yeah.
So you need to stay in that vagina.
Yeah, I fucking have great stamina. I have great stamina when I'm by myself, but the minute I have sex with my wife, it's like 2 seconds, fucking 2 minutes, dude.
You don't know.
That's why usually if I know we're gonna have sex, I usually beat off because so I can last.
You got to get the
3
warm up.
minutes.
You got to get the warm
You
up.
gotta expel that demon.
You got to go to the open mics. That's the beating off part.
Yeah, I know.
And then the vagina is the showcases and all that shit. You got to get warmed up.
It's basically foreplay for yourself.
There we go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So I just still want to say, speaking of showcases, I had my showcase at Sunnyside in Johnsburg. It went really fucking good.
Woo, I pressed the button. Woo!
I got a migraine, and I nearly made $200 and won the golf cart and slept.
Yeah, yes, you did. It went really good. They want me to do it again, but
look at that.
But they don't. It's not like a monthly show though. Like most places do. They don't want to do that. They said, "Can you do it again in October?" I'm like, "Sure."
Dude,
If I'm not doing comedy,
That was a hot crowd, though.
If I'm not doing comedy regularly and I don't have like a new set by then, I might just produce it and then book out everything else.
That was the most packed bar show I've ever seen. That was actually everyone.
Dude, there was like literally 30 people that were there,
and everyone was
they
involved.
left.
Yeah.
Right after the show. So they were there strictly for comedy, but there was like a total, maybe like what, 50 people there?
Yeah, I was going to say 40 to 50. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing. Same thing with me. I just produced my 3rd show at my buddy's. Awesome, amazing ass fucking lineup.
What's your buddy's name?
Stupid ass. The show was called Pass the Laugh. They wanted me to do one every fucking month, and I'm starting to produce it with Sam Barry.
Hell yeah.
But me and him was like, nah, every month, kind of a lot, since we do be getting booked a lot and shit. So we didn't want to put all that pressure on us.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
It's nothing like that. Comedy, funny money.
Yeah, it is fun. It is fun. It's good. It's fun to make money from it too. But at the same time, fuck that shit right now. Just right now. I don't know.
How do you feel about that, Jack?
Dude, I just wasn't having fun.
miss
What
it.
about that?
I think about it almost every day, and I want to go back to do it. It's just like I can't even afford to buy myself fucking gas.
Dude,
What about the fact that I wasn't having fun anymore? That's like a big deal, isn't it? That's a good reason to take a break besides all the other stuff I told you.
Yes, sir. I'm finna come back to you, but I got ADHD, so I got to answer this question. Last night I did a show for with Billy Long.
Yes, Lucky Emma's.
It was a female named Liz. She lived out in Chicago.
Yeah, I know. She's always at the Gauntlet.
Dude, she lives in Chicago. We was in fucking Round Lake.
Yeah.
Took a Uber $55 fucking dollars there. Tell me fucking about it. So Jack, I'm not trying to hear your fucking excuses.
I could not afford a $55 Uber, but yeah.
I'm surprised Brian Miklas didn't drive her. Shout out, Brian.
He's gonna see this and think I'm talking shit, Brian. I didn't say anything about you. Because every time I see him, it's always
You keep playing, player.
We gotta get him back on. He just had his Zany's debut recently, the Super Six. He was on
I
the
did
same.
see that,
He was on
yeah.
the same show as Joseph Christopher. Yeah.
oh shit, look at that.
Oh, and by the way, I know you and Joseph Christopher aren't like the.
I was going to talk about that
know
too,
you're
but I'm
not-
glad you brought it up first.
Well, no, I know you guys had your little scuffle, but
You did the right move.
I do want to say I've never seen somebody crush a bar show so hard.
Yeah.
That's
And
great for him.
Bro, he destroyed on last Saturday, dude. It was insane. He only did 20. I told him to do 25 to 30, but he did like 22 minutes because I'm like, damn, dude, like you ended it perfectly because I was like, I thought you were gonna keep going. He's like, no, dude, I felt like that was the perfect spot for me to get off. I'm like, yeah, I got off from it for sure. But no, I think it was just also that was the first time they had comedy there, so it was like he didn't want to overdo it. He could kind of see people getting a little tired in the back and start talking and stuff, and like so it was
Kind of got exhausted.
It was a good read on his end. But yeah, no, it's gonna be a reoccurring show. I just don't know how often. But yeah, it's gonna be Sunnyside Up Comedy at Sunnyside
Tavern.
I made that fucking flyer literally in 25 minutes at work on my lunch break.
Oh, that's what's up. That's a dope ass flyer.
Yeah, I like it. I just don't like that I don't have legs, but it's fine.
You're amputee.
Yeah. I honestly probably should have just cut my fucking waist off and used the top half of it.
A good way to hide it is you put the sun a little bit more in the middle and you put yourself in the sun so you can cut your legs off that way.
Yeah, I do. But no. Oh, Ashley Lusk, she bailed on the show last minute, like the day before. She said her dad had surgery, so she had to.
Just love talking shit about people.
I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying.
I'm not talking shit.
I'm not talking shit.
Patreon.
I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying like that. Looking at the flyer, she didn't end up. She wasn't on the show because her dad had surgery earlier in the week, so she had to help him out on Saturday night, which is fine, whatever. So I filled it with. Do you know Peter Daniel?
Nope.
Mexican dude with glasses, little goatee.
Sure.
I did the show with him the weekend before at Windsor Pizza, and he did really well. I'm like, hey, I have a feeling somebody might bail out of the show. Like, if you're available next Saturday, just keep your phone on,
dude.
And he showed up and showed out. It was pretty good. I was glad that he showed up. Did you notice were you inside for his set?
Yes.
Did you
That's
notice?
where I got like
so my hit by a car joke, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, people know I got hit by a car flagging traffic, and he made a joke about the people flagging traffic. He's like, I think if you get to hit, like, it says 14 years if you hit one of those workers. He's like, I think you should just have to flag traffic if you get hit by a car. I'm like, and everybody was like, he basically said, I don't remember if he exactly said like basically fuck the guys holding the flags, but I'm like, did you not listen to my set, bro? Like, I literally just talked about me being a flagger and I got hit by a fucking car.
I thought that was jobs for the bitches.
No, not that I died. Not that I died. Not that I died.
I only saw females.
No,
sorry, not bitches, but females.
So at like bigger
save.
at like bigger road construct, like Plody is a road construction. They have like females do their flagging, but IDOT we just don't really have any female workers. Everybody has to flag there.
They always got like a strip of like pink or purple hair.
Is this echoey to you?
I haven't noticed it. No, maybe it's just your volume's so high you can hear yourself echoing.
Okay. No, I don't know. I gotta fuck with the noise gate thing again.
Oh, in this room? Yeah.
That's what I'm just kind of worried about, but it's okay. It'll be fine.
That's true.
I can also put up those fucking soundproofing squares, the foam ones. I have those.
Save your milk cartons.
I have soundproofing
or
foam.
Or 8 cartons.
I have soundproofing foam. I can put them on the ceiling. Because that's probably ceiling bouncing off wood floor. That's probably what I'm hearing, but it's okay. It's the first episode at TorgyTalk Studios, the new TorgyTalk studio. That we're actually in a room. Not my front fucking living room anymore. So
smaller windows. So.
Yeah. We were like we never got to tell you, but like you walked away to take a piss. But we were gonna eventually gonna do the studio in the basement. I've talked about that for the last 6 months now. And
this used to be your children's playroom.
Yes,
that's the
adult playroom. Yeah. So I decided, I talked to Cora and I was like, look, I don't want to be selfish to the point where I'm like because I was going to take up a third of the basement.
You're a very sensitive man. You know that?
I'm a selfless man is what you meant to say.
You're sensitive. I know what the fuck I said. I didn't fuck up this word.
No, time. I know. No, I'm just trying to be.
I didn't stutter. Goddammit!
I'm just trying to be a little selfless in this situation. I don't want to take up a third of my basement when I can just do it in this room. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So eventually, I'm gonna finish the basement. I want to have room for a pool table and a fucking bar and a fucking big pool. TV and surround. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
you heard me.
A pool.
Pole.
Oh, pole. Hell yeah, dude! Just do it on the fucking main
support beams.
Yeah, support beams. Yeah. So basically, I just came to the conclusion. I'm like, you know what? We can do it in here. There's no problem with this room. I just wanted it to be a little bit bigger, but it is what it is. But that's the reason I decided to not do it in the basement because I don't want to have. I want to be able to have like a finished basement family room. Fucking.
It's just dope in here. I like it.
Yeah, no, I like it too.
It's a lot more comfortable in my opinion.
And then behind you, we have those pictures up there now. Eventually, I'm gonna buy more pictures and shit, and then I'm gonna rotate them out every couple episodes.
I smell that good ass
couple
candle
rounds.
you got over there lit.
Yeah, no, it's that.
I was trying to see.
No, it's nice, right?
Set you up.
Oh,
your fucking sponsor's a candle person. I was trying to set you up.
Yeah, Fat Candle Company. I'm rusty, guys. I'm rusty. This episode is brought to you by Fat Candle Company. No, Sean, did you watch Sean's episode or listen to it?
That's the stripper guy?
Yeah, he was great. I love Sean. He's a fucking great guy. Yeah. Shout out Fat Candle Company. Go and use the discount code FATTORGY for 10% off. Yeah. And also find the good. I haven't
My
fucking
credit score just went up.
Oh, you're wearing the shirt,
5
though?
points.
Yeah, I am wearing the
5 points.
I am wearing the Find the Good shirt. We're also sponsored by these guys. Or I'm a brand ambassador, whatever you want to look at it.
Still don't know what that means.
Why the air quotes?
Because I'm supposed to get commission every time somebody buys a shirt, and my mom and stepdad and mother-in-law are the only ones that have bought shirts. So I was like, whoa, I already sold 4 shirts. I'm like, yeah, it's my family. That's okay, though.
That's who you got to count on the most.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't. Fuck you. I don't know if I appreciate my family support, but sometimes at the show, them niggas being niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're loud on their phones, like
Yelling out your punchlines?
a little bit. Little bit. So
It's like black people in a fucking movie theater in a scary movie, dude.
Sometimes-
That's a scary movie. Don't go in there!
I'd rather have that than a bunch of white kids screaming.
yeah. Sometimes I wish I was neglected.
You sure? I thought you got off on that, you school shooter.
That's pretty good, actually.
Oh, man. So,
I do like the sounds of children screaming, yes.
how is the scene going without us? How's the lovely Chicago
that.
comedy scene without me?
You want to elaborate on that? You like to hear kids screaming. In which way, sir?
Enjoy.
Well, I made a school shooter joke, so that probably...
Hey, Diddy, they say people be out here touching kids. I had to make sure.
Oh, they were snoring. They weren't fucking
You
screaming.
know what pizza means?
At the Pizza Gate?
No,
Pizzagate?
no, pizza. Just the code word pizza.
Pizza French fry?
Fuck you.
Pizza.
Okay, he's safe.
Pizza. What's the... So, whenever I worked on the tollway, traffic's blowing by on 94, and you can't hear a fucking thing. So one of my buddies, Rob, every time we would try to have a conversation on the side of the road, and he didn't hear what I was saying, he's like, "Pizza!" I'm like, "Yep." So that's what I think of when you say pizza. Go ahead. What were you saying? How was the scene without me and us?
You guys miss me yet?
No, I literally miss you guys so much. You're golfing with me on the 26th, right?
Yes.
26th.
I'm looking at golf clubs right now that I found a
Jack,
set.
you, me, Jack, and Sam.
Bet I told Sam I'll be his ball boy.
You're not gonna play?
I don't fucking know. Can we play mini golf?
No, hell no.
Hey, I don't know how to play either. It'll be two amateurs going at each
Can I get
other.
a handicap?
Yeah,
Bet. What's the handicap?
being black.
Fuck you. Last time we went bowling, I gave you a handicap.
He's with
Of course.
us, don't worry.
We don't have to play against each other. I'll whoop your ass regardless of your handicap.
What's the handicap? What that mean?
So right, I'm a 14 handicap. That means I regularly shoot 14 over par. So I'd probably say that you, as a new golfer, like a 30 plus.
What the fuck does that mean, sir?
Okay, so you take a handicap. Your handicap is your average score of the last four to five rounds. I don't know exactly, but you take your average. You take your scores and you average them out. It's just to.
So if I'm understanding the golf bullshit, it's the person with the least amount of strikes that wins.
Yes.
So if I get
Strokes, yes.
strokes,
Yeah,
strikes, whatever
yeah.
the fuck you want to say. So if I get 30 par, that means negative 30. So I get to hit 30 free spot shots or some shit.
No.
So
no.
what the fuck does it mean?
Okay, so like, what do you like? Okay, so let's say I'm really good at golf and I'm shooting under par. Like I'm 3 under par. That just means so if it's a par, the course has a par. Which
Par,
most
you get zero.
Most courses are a par 72. That means it should take you 72 shots. That's it. Okay, so like there's par 4s, par 3s, par 5s, and there's a handicap for each hole. It's like a lot of stuff, dude. It's like a lot of stuff. But like basically, the more
Tiger
over
Woods,
the
your
more
ass. I'm down.
the more over par you are, the worse that is.
All right, give me a par of 52, and I'll whoop your ass.
I mean, shit. So I'd have to figure out how many strokes you'd get per hole. I'll give you 3 strokes per hole. I'll even give you more.
Well,
I'll
that
give you 4.
sounds like you're bargaining with your
So
wife.
basically,
I give you 3 strokes per hole.
so basically, if I did give you, let's say I gave you five strokes a hole, right?
Can we use
I'm
another term?
gonna elaborate it. Okay, five hits per hole. Okay,
That still sounds nasty.
whatever. Let's just say I gave you 5 for each hole. Okay. I'm gonna at least give you 6. I got 6.
Happy Pride.
Well, no, it's not gonna be Pride when this comes out.
Okay, cool.
Happy 4th of July, by the way, guys. Happy 4th of July.
Where's your blue? You told me to get all red. I'm risking my life. Hey, bitch, that's not that.
This is the blue for America. Navy blue, baby.
Anyway, I got blue balls.
So let's say that. So basically, if you had five shots on me, let's say it's a par 4, I got a fucking 4 and you got a 4, that means you would get a birdie because I gave you 5 strokes. So it would basically be like you got it in 3. You know what I mean?
Bet I whoop your ass. What we betting for?
I don't know. I'm packing Newports.
Okay. I bet a pack of Newports. You bet the license to your podcast.
I'd say
I
2
don't even have a
pictures
license
of
for
beer.
my podcast.
Oh, because I can steal your shit right now.
LLC.
Essentially, yeah. I have to LLC it. I'm going to do that
You
soon.
guys hear that? If anybody loves Torgy Talk that bad,
You can take them.
Jack found a page on YouTube where the dude like share like
He makes playlists.
He reposts all my stuff with playlists. It's like a
He's
kid.
like 12 years old, but yeah.
It's pretty sick. Fuck yeah,
to
12-year-old.
that 12-year-old, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Shout out 12-year-old little Mexican boy.
These are well, it explains, but these are some badass examples. Do not listen to these motherfuckers. Go to college.
On this, we're bad examples, but you should see me outside. I'm a pretty exemplary citizen.
If you like to party, definitely go to college.
Yeah. Or go to the army. You can party a lot in the army. It's a lot of people that...
If you like guys.
There's girls in the army, dude. I promise you. There's some baddies in the army. That was the whole thing, dude. If you knew that her ass looked good in ACUs...
Oh, it's...
Yeah, it's like pretty much having a good ass in
Julio,
scrubs.
I'm sorry.
I eat cottage cheese
Do not
plain.
listen to these people. Go watch something educational, okay? Stop listening to these jackass Julio.
Yeah, I can't even explain a golf handicap, dude.
I'm just talking to Julio, that 12-year-old. Yeah, I said that post you should have.
Hey, yeah, whatever, Julio.
It's Julio.
Julio, fucking Jose, Hoseby. Anyway, dude,
No, but
how's the scene without me?
The comedy scene has been thriving without you.
I'm great.
And not
No, it is really cool to see like all my peers continue to do well, and like seeing Brian get up on Zanies and shit. Like that's super cool. Like, but I don't know, man. You know me. I've always told myself, like I always said that, like I don't think I'm nearly as funny as half the people out there.
See, that's your problem. Even if you're not, you gotta lie to yourself. You're the funniest person in the room. Confidence.
I mean,
but don't be delusional.
The 10-minute set that I have been doing has been doing very well everywhere I go, which is cool. But then I hear like somebody get up and like tell like their super smart fucking jokes, and I'm like, God damn, I'm a retard.
I love how you asked, how's the comedy scene? Then went right back to you. Torgy Talk. All about Torgy.
How is the scene going without me? Seriously though, no. How is?
Is there any new gingers being funny out there?
Any like big shows coming up? Anything like?
Oh, I went to.
You did host for James again, didn't you? In Janesville.
Again, it was only one time.
Or really did a show with him again, but
Yeah,
you
but
you
it was-
hosted at Comedy Cabin, right? Or
That was not for him. That was at
no, that was for Ken Hamlet, right?
Comedy Cabin. I didn't host.
You did some. You didn't you go to Janesville for James though?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I went to Comedy Cabin for Ken Hamlet, and that was for the drunken night. Then
I want to do that one.
for James McCann. That was like in Wisconsin somewhere, like 2 hours.
Wasn't it in Janesville though?
I want to say Appleton.
Appleton. Okay.
Yeah, I want to say Appleton at the Comedy Sky Zone. It was a lesson learning experience type shit, because it's different from hosting an open mic than hosting like some local shit than for a motherfucker.
Remember I told you that when I fucking hosted your mic, and I was like, dude, I just didn't do good, and you're like, well, aren't you hosting this weekend? I'm like, hosting a show and hosting an open mic are two different things. And you're like, how? I'm like, you'll see.
I mean, but it's first you got to get here, there, then
Right, of course.
so you need all that bullshit. But the show was great. The show was fucking great. What else I've been up to? You said the comedy scene, or you want to know about me?
You.
Okay, cool. Shot line, spotlight on me. Okay.
Right back to you.
Same shit, different day. Yeah, same shit, different day. I just
How many days a week are you going out?
Why I felt
Did I
like
miss a punchline?
No, why I felt like that was his setup. Why I felt like that was his setup.
Let me smell your dick. How many times in a week you going out?
No, I felt like that was a setup. But I try to go through Monday through Friday.
Oh shit,
and then-
really? You're going 5 days a week?
Fuck no, but I try to do that. I used to do that, but it's starting. No disrespect to no comic, but it's starting to get a little bit hard to watch open micers. Not open micers, but going to an open mic.
Sitting through it all and then just do your 3
In the
4
last
minutes.
5, yeah.
Like when I first I could do it because like it was like, okay, I'm waiting all this, but now I'm like used to it. It's
Yeah.
like you eating the same pot of food every fucking day. Be like, okay, what's next? What's the next on the menu?
Yeah, I get that for sure.
But it be those sometimes where it's like those comics you never fucking saw before, like Adrian and Uzi is 2 new comics that's on the comedy scene.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
He started at Lucky Bernie's. Didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Both
yeah.
of them are just one.
Both of them.
I had Uzi on my show, did fucking amazing. He got this little Michael Jackson bit.
I've heard that. I've heard it. It's fucking
hilarious.
it's a really good bit, yeah.
And then he just cut his fucking hair.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You ever saw fucking of course you didn't, but you ever saw Malcolm X when
Who?
stupid ass. See, look. How was your day going, Jack? Fuck you. You're not saying anything, Jack.
I'm drinking. I'm good.
It's Incredible Hulky, baby. No,
I'm just sitting here setting up my shots for a snipe.
Adrian and Uzi did guest spots with me at Denise Medina's show. Remember how I told you that she had the show and then asked us if we wanted to do 5 minutes each? I think I called you right after.
I remember that, but then when you said that name, I'm like, okay, now I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, so yeah, they
Horrible
did. They both
fucking
did spots with me. It was fun. You could have came and done the spot, but you just didn't. You're like, I have diarrhea. I'm like, of course you do.
That's always my excuse.
But no, it was fun, dude. It was a really cool room. But they both did good too. I should have went last, but I wanted to go first.
You think you're headliner material?
No, well, for the 5 minutes, like the room really liked me, is what I'm saying.
Dude,
I'm not being conceited, but that was one of my best fucking performances ever. It was pretty sick.
Did you record it?
Nope. Of course not. That would have been such a fucking good clip, dude. It would have been such a good clip, but I had my fucking... I tried out... That was the first time I tried out the hit by a car joke in front of real people. I'm like, this has been doing decent enough at...
And you said when you did the joke?
It was like the week before Easter. So April. Because I had been doing that like at open mics, trying to like work it out, and then I finally did it in front of real people. I'm like, okay, this is funny. I was like, but like, you go try the same joke at open mics multiple times. It's like, you know how open mics are. You can if you get a really good laugh, you're like, okay, that's a good way to gauge it. I think if it does good in an open mic.
Sometimes they laugh at the wrong things, though. I've noticed.
True, yeah. But remember when we were talking with Jason Seiler? He said that he gauges it the opposite way. He says if it doesn't do good at an open mic, he thinks it'll do good in front of people because most of the time they're not paying attention.
That's what I'm saying. They usually laugh at the wrong things. Like I notice a lot of stand-ups will laugh at when people fuck up or.
I'm starting to be like that.
Yeah, I do. I am always been like that. I break down laughing when they fuck up or they get a little real and they say something. I'm like, that will never work on stage, but it's so hilarious to me that I like a fuck up. Yeah,
I miss it, dude. I might come back soon.
See, told you, you're fucking emotional. Now you a sick ass puppy.
No, I'm not sad. I just miss it, dude. I miss you guys. I miss you. I miss Sam. I talk to Sam like almost every day, though. Me and him send each other reels every day.
That's my wigger. I love Sam. That's my wigger.
Yeah, no, Sam's a great guy. One of the genuinely nicest people I've ever met. Mm-hmm. I love Sam. Shout out Sam Barry. Hopefully you listen.
I saw his mean side one time.
Sam Barry cream pie.
No, holy shit!
Yeah.
I can't even. Does he? I didn't even know he got mad ever.
Where? Like the most mad I've ever seen him was when we were at Kill Tony and that one female bombed.
How sweaty does he get when he gets mad?
Surprisingly, no sweat.
Red as fuck though.
He gets cold-blooded.
When he's not sweating, it's a problem.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So if he's sweating, everything's cool. If he's dry as a goddamn
grandma's pussy.
Booyah.
I never had a wet or a dry one yet.
Never had a dry grandma pussy.
So you never had to on a pussy before?
They're usually
Get
wet.
that motherfucker a jump start. You ugly, so that motherfucker is not that way.
Wait till you're married and then you just like use lube because you're just bored. Not bored, but like we don't have time.
Lube on her or lube on you?
Well, I put lube on my penis to put it in her. What do you think? I'm
butt?
lubing up my butt, dude? Maybe.
You look like
Maybe.
G-spot, baby.
You like pegging?
I don't know. I don't. Maybe I haven't done it. Maybe I will. I'll call you if I do it.
Call Jack.
I'll FaceTime you.
Call Jack.
If I FaceTime you and you see Cora over my shoulder, you know exactly what's going on.
That is
I
wild.
was gonna say, if a girl likes getting DP'd, you always put a strap on above your penis and do both holes.
That'd be cool. Mm-hmm. So you got to switch it. You got to put the strap on below your wiener so you can hit the button.
Or you just flip her.
Oh, fucking touche, dude. Idiot.
Stop.
What?
Change the conversation. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
I don't know what we were talking about, but
Okay. How's comedy been going? Shit, for my bro. Shit, we got to get on that.
That's gonna be a clip.
No, fuck, it's not.
clip it.
For my birthday, I was in Austin, Texas. Hot as shit down fucking there. It was
Hotter than Nashville. Yeah, it was probably way hotter.
It was
because of the time that we went.
It was 100 above 100 degrees like 3 days in a row.
Ugh.
Jesus.
Tell me fucking about it, dude. Tell me fucking about it.
You did get tan.
Your breath still smells like ass.
Hope that too.
Hope that shirt is signed Mike.
Oh, write that one down too. That's a good one.
Fuck both of you guys.
Did you guys drive?
No,
Fly?
it was me. I took the fucking plane first time doing it. Doing that was kind of scary with the turbulence bullshit.
Was that your first time on a plane ever?
Yeah.
Where the fucking Boeing door was gonna fly off?
No. The snakes on the plane fucked me up.
That's a good reference.
Snakes, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Tired of this shit.
Yeah,
Tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Yeah, that's a clip. Write that down.
Oh my
right.
god.
But I'm glad I'm here and I thought about it because I told her.
You glad you're here? I'm glad you're here too, man.
Yeah, tell me about it. I came here for a reason because I told that motherfucker that I was gonna talk about it, and we've been doing this. We've been talking about we was gonna do this shit episode since May.
Yeah.
So when I went down there for my birthday, I was there for a week. A shout out to James. He gave me a spot at the helped me get a spot at the mothership.
That's fucking sick, dude.
Fucking amazing.
That's hard to get.
Yeah, that line is long as shit.
How'd you do there?
I do my thing, baby.
Well, I just,
Okay, put a pin in that conversation. Don't forget that because I'm gonna swing back to
I got you.
It's a sundown town, so you had to leave before 9 o'clock.
I was leaving, but dude, some of those mics was outside. It was kind of good, but it was different. But it was hot. But okay, back to my point. So right before I got up there, I was talking to Stephanie fucking Robinson. I've been talking to her. I'm like, oh, let's go do some mics together. This, then the third. Can you introduce me into paid and all this good shit? So I get there. First day, I'm like, let's go to a bar. Let's hit open mic. Oh, I can't. I've been something. So I think it was a stomach flu, a headache, something. She was like, oh, I've been incapacitated.
It might have been her headache thing, dude. Because she does have headaches.
I'm talking
like
shit. Don't fuck up my story.
Go ahead. I'm good.
This is all jokes. She knows I fucking love her. She knows
I know.
I fucking love her.
She don't listen to this shit. Come on. She's been on it. She don't listen to it though. But she'll come on whenever I ask her.
Okay, cool. So right. So talking to her, she's like, oh, I'm this. I'm in the bed. I've been bedridden. Dude, why we get on the show together? We didn't even know we was on the same show. Because when I went there, it was a mic. I forgot what the fuck the mic was, but it was a competition mic. If you best set gets a showcase there. I won that. Get on the show. Get on the lineup. I get there. Stephanie fucking Robinson there. I'm like, oh, I thought you was fucking bedridden. Yeah,
It's caught in it. Caught in a lie.
but she said, no, I got better. Okay. Yeah. But no, she's funny. Peyton's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart.
He's a nice guy.
They let me pick their brain for a little bit.
I'm glad that he came on. So the first time I ever had Stephanie on the podcast was when Blake was co-hosting with me, and she's like, "Can Peyton come with?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, absolutely." This is before he moved to Austin, and it was a great episode. And he said he was going to come back on, but he's so
big time now.
Well,
he don't act like that's good. He don't act
no,
like
I don't think he does. I haven't seen him though.
He kind of acts like it when he doesn't accept collaborations or share anything about posts or nothing like that. Which I get it now. Now I get it because he's got 21,000 followers.
Showing off his great ass.
Dude, when I say he don't act like it. Like when I met him at the mothership, he didn't know who I was. He was just talking to me like a normal fucking guy.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying as far as like his social media page, which I get at that point.
A million fucking 1,000 something fucking followers. You're not gonna be in your inbox like that. You know he fucking got random ass people inbox him every day.
My thing is, sorry.
Why you just hold my hand, you gay faggot?
Because you put your hand there. I thought it'd be funny.
They
Sorry,
locked eyes.
I couldn't see it blended in with the table.
Fuck you, emotional bastard.
But no, so like genuinely talking to him, he's a good guy. But as far as, I asked Stephanie about him, like, why won't he accept any of the collaborations? I'm like, why won't he accept any of the collaborations? Why won't he share anything? And she's like, well, because he works in the mothership now, he's got to be very careful with what he posts on his page. I'm like, I guess to an extent.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? But like, I got Jason Seiler, who's got 40,000 followers.
That's what the fuck I was meant to tell you about last.
He's got 40,000 followers, and he fucking shared everything. And Kevin Nealon liked one of our reels. High five.
I did see that.
It's about branding.
Yeah, well, I know, I get that, but like at the same time, you know, I'm really hoping, you guys, we're having Ryan O'Flanagan on July 13th. That episode will be out on the 25th. Actually, might be out in August because of the fact that Kevin Callum is coming on, and we got to promote his special.
Lisa Pfeiffer coming up. She's amazing. She comes to the mystery box all the time. They also got my man Bewee. I hope I'm not fucking up telling your
No, you're good. You're good.
They also
Bewee's
got Bewee coming up here. He's amazing. He be helping out with the mystery box videos and shit. Sometimes he be doing sketches there at Josephine's.
I want to pick his brain about like video editing and shit.
You do not want to. That's a dark mind, dude. That's a roller coaster, dude.
Well, I'm very basic as far as, you know, video editing, but like I think the few sketches that we've made, I think I've done a pretty decent job of editing them. But no, I just want to, you know, him and Wild Phil, they make sketches together. Jesus Christ, all the time, and I don't know. I just want to pick his brain, maybe collab with him. Wild Phil's coming on in August.
I was going to ask. I don't think he's been on here yet.
No, he's come. So he was supposed to come on, and then everything happened in my personal life.
I didn't say your name because they got a little stupid ass schedule up here, and that's the only people they got up here for June/July.
Yeah, the only reason it's June/July is because you're June. But next month I have. We might also have more than just comedians on too. I got my buddy Mike might be coming on soon.
Another stripper?
Mm-hmm. No, he's a computer nerd and a gamer. I'm just trying to I'm trying to broaden.
I can definitely pick his brain on that.
I'm trying to broaden the horizon. I don't want it to just only be comedians. I want to fucking shit, dude. Let's have like a scientist on here. You know what I mean?
This would be fun. Listeners, comment down below what type of segment would you guys would love to see happen here.
We're trying to get some more structure to this show.
Look at that.
Okay.
Look, a black guy gets here, start pushing shit. Obama did great. I bring hope to this bitch.
Fuck structure.
I bring hope to goddamn TorgyTalk. There we go. Under this campaign, stupid ass.
There will be change. I believe in change.
Stupid ass. I will make TorgyTalk great again.
People of America. I fucking dude. He was such a well-spoken president. Like literally the most well-spoken president.
Never understood the hate. He was one of my favorites. Growing up.
So who's your favorite now?
President-wise?
Yeah.
I still say FDR because he was just a badass. But
yeah, FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, World War II. President.
Only got to do 3 terms.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Look at that.
But yeah, no, he was the president during World War II, and then he died, and then Truman took over. Mm-hmm. And then after Truman was Eisenhower, which was one of the best World War II generals out there. Mm. I've been on a World War II kick for the last 6 months. I've asked me anything about World War II.
Oh, I can't ask you anything, but this podcast that me and my cousin are doing called the Kilgore Podcast, we do some Addison dumbass questions. I can ask you one of the Addison dumbass questions.
Give me one.
Bet this off the top of my head. I got one for both of you guys. Ooh. You. What are you willing to suffer for?
My kids.
How much am I willing to suffer?
That's easy.
How much are you willing to suffer?
And also a good orgasm.
In the ass? Okay, cool.
I'm willing to suffer for a good orgasm.
You hear that, right?
Okay. You said ass. I said I'm willing to suffer for a good orgasm.
That means you'll take it in the butt to come.
Yeah.
What if it's the best orgasm you've ever had?
It is.
Do you like butt play?
No, but I like a finger in there.
That's butt play.
Yeah, I've had that. That's great. It's pretty sick. It's also sick.
It's called a G spot, baby.
Yeah.
That's called a no spot for me.
Until you get the right girl that fucking
press that button.
Hey, that's nasty.
Finger popping each other's assholes.
That's nasty, and only reason
just try it, dude. Open up your mind and your asshole.
You'll literally come and still be hard and be able to fuck again.
It's wild, dude.
Fuck what both of you guys talking about. But Big Al, I'm sorry,
he's blushing right now. You know, you guys can't tell.
Big Al, I'm sorry, I'm saying this, but you said this last night. She said her wife got thick fingers. So
That's a compliment for lesbians. I'm sorry.
You guys kept saying the butt play. I'm like, okay.
She don't got a big dick, but she got some thick fingers.
It's got them meaty knuckles.
Big Al,
She's got those calluses, baby.
They kept saying butt play shit. I'm sorry. That's how my brain works.
That was great, dude. Oh, shout out Big Al. I love Big Al. I can't wait.
Big Al.
I can't wait for her wedding. And I also can't wait. We're supposed to go on a double date. Me, her, and Michelle and Cora, obviously.
I have to miss her wedding for Skankfest.
No funny shit. You ever been on a double date with a gay couple?
No. No. I mean, me and one of Cora's best friends is a super gay dude. I don't think we've ever been on a date with him. We've hung out with him, but no. So it's gonna be fun though because I didn't know. I literally
It's no different.
We've texted me and Big Al have been texting about getting together for a double date for like the longest fucking time now. And we're just like, she's busy, I'm busy.
Oh, you girls are gonna get your nails done? Okay.
Yeah.
Up high.
Their girls are getting
up high. Faggot. Okay.
No. Big Al is not even like that though. She's the boy. She's the boy, dude. She's the homie.
She's got the most.
So me and her are gonna be
everybody.
Me and her are gonna be chilling like dudes, and then Michelle and Cora are gonna be like,
crazy.
hey.
You're gonna be with the hey part too, but that's crazy. You said
No, I love Big Al. She's great.
Oh, that's motherfucking good.
She's one of my best comedy friends. Like my best comedy friends are you, Al, and Sam, and that. Chris, and
I love when people say that. Like,
what? You're my best comedy friend?
Yeah, no.
Just not normal friend. Just comedy friend. But you know, we never would have met without comedy. And I've gotten a lot of fucking great friends from comedy, and not a lot, but like a decent amount of like a good handful of like you guys came out for my birthday.
Your tattoo looked like a Luigi board.
A Luigi board? It's a write that one down. It's a fucking Ouija board. Numbnuts. Which one? This?
Yeah, the writing.
This?
The writing.
Yeah, it's my sister and I got matching tattoos.
You're the older brother, or
I'm the youngest.
Oh,
yeah.
I love my sister, but fuck her. No, I'm talking shit. Please don't do it with my ass.
I'm not going to talk about my family on here at all.
Why not?
Unless it's my kids and my life and my some stuff going on, dude. That's all you need. You know, we've talked about it.
Sensitive ass. How's your family going?
Well, my mom's in Florida with my stepdad.
Stripping.
She's about to be. Is
she
broke.
really?
Well,
stop talking about family. Stop talking about family. Stop talking about this. Is not a family show, okay? Dick, pussy, balls jokes, okay? We're that. God damn it.
So back to the butt stuff.
No. What the fuck else we can talk about? When I was in Austin, Texas, they got this open.
You just gotta say Austin, bro. We know we're talking. We know. Go ahead.
What if I was talking about a man named Austin?
You were in Austin? I bet you were, you fucking friend.
Pause.
But no, when I was in Austin, Texas, they had this mic called the banana phone. You will fucking love that.
Is that what I'm thinking of? Where it's like you literally have to like do what the other person's material was?
No, it's like you go up there for a minute, and after you do your minute, everybody and their fucking mama get to talk about you. Like the first dude that went up there, it's funny how you go to different places and you see people that you know. Not like see people but like a stranger. You see that person, like, oh, he reminds me of somebody. It was this black ass African dude. I think his name was Muhammad. Please do not roast me, Muhammad, if you see this.
You can't show a picture.
He's gonna bomb you for sure.
No, he'll
roast you literally with a.
No, he's Femi. He's exactly like Femi. He's exactly like Femi, like a wild card. The first dude go up the.
I was making a suicide bomber joke. He will roast you.
Stupid ass. But as a dude went up there, he was a Filipino dude.
Sorry.
Stupid ass. He was a Filipino dude, right? First thing that Muhammad said, orange nigga. I was like, what the hell I'm at?
Oh, that blew me off screen. That's
I'm not prepared for this heckling. It's a heckle mic. It's a heckle. You ever been to fucking Power Hour in Chicago?
Not yet. I'm trying to get him to go.
Just imagine Power Hour on steroids, I know what it's heroin, about, on meth.
That's Austin, but yeah.
Dude, and then the crackheads are amazing out there.
Friendliest crackheads I've ever met.
No, the fuck they're not. Dude, I was outside burning my ass. I was smoking a cigarette, and it was like this pizzeria. They had a window They had to where you could buy one slice at a time. Then they had the tip jar. Fat ass fucking crackhead snatched the whole fucking tip jar and ran her big ass down the street. You ever saw fucking Precious?
Ha!
No.
That's not the punchline, bitch. But okay.
No, but I got a picture in my head and it's making me laugh.
If you ever watch Precious, it's a scene where Precious steals a bucket of chicken and running down the street.
I can picture.
That's exactly what I'm picturing.
I can picture exactly who Precious is. Then it's a big black lady, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Well, you set it up for me to assume that. So
it was a really tragic, hilarious movie, but
it's that. No, it's not. That was the only funny part. Precious was a fucked up movie. She got raped by her dad, had 2 kids by him. Them fucking mama didn't want to like. That's why I didn't like Monique ass. And then that bitch threw a TV at her from like 7 floors. I ain't like, boy. I love Monique, but fuck that bitch for that movie.
These are decent after a little bit, you know.
These almost taste like Gatorade a little bit.
Well, I think the Red Bull like saved it.
I don't know,
because we had it without the Red Bull and it was not great. We used to drink.
We used to drink Joseph Christopher. If you ever listen to this, I don't have a comedy beef with you.
I was gonna say this is a Hennessy talking.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
He's half a drink in. I think he's okay.
I was gonna be shit talk though, but
I'm not Cat Williams. You're not. This is not Club Shay Shay. But no, since
if only it was. Be having a fucking fire.
Just go in the background and start mowing.
That's a chill ass. That's a dope ass podcast set.
Yeah. Take the mics off camera and start
recording. What I was thinking. Have like that in your background, like that your little bookshelf with the little signed autographs or some shit in the back. Like it's ambiance type shit. Besides this bland ass wall for the visual appeal.
Hey, look at that giraffe behind your ass, bro.
Visual porn. Yeah.
That shit look like somebody's on a hallucination. And then if you had a fat candle, shout out to Fat Campbell. If you had
Campbell,
fuck both of you bitches.
Fat Campbell soup.
I'm trying to run Torgy Talk better than both of you bitches.
Donovan McNabb's soup ads. That's a deep cut from back in the early 2000s when Donovan McNabb did the Campbell's chunky soup.
Look, bitch, it's not easy.
Campbell chunky soup ads, baby.
But no, put a fat candle.
I had one. It's empty. That's why I'm not burning one right now. Trust me.
Could have used that for the ambiance. They couldn't know if it was lit.
I mean,
duh. See, look. What else?
No, this is just the beginning of this new studio. There's going to be shit all over the walls. I'm also thinking about having each guest sign the wall.
Bet. I'm first. What a goddamn
people. Yeah, give him a big ass.
Well, I don't know if I'm repainting in here first, so I don't want to have you sign it and then I paint over it.
How about the table?
Ooh, what are you gonna sign it with?
Silver Sharpie.
I don't have a silver Sharpie.
That's crazy. You had this brilliant idea for this black guy and don't even fuck Torgy Talk. Never coming back here again.
No, I'm trying to think of how to make. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to put favorite comedian. Like obviously, these are my favorite bands right here.
I like it.
Beartooth, Dayseeker, and Crown the Empire. But and then I Prevail right there. That's their autographs up above your head.
Bet. Okay, let me ask you this. You've been doing this for a little minute now. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite moment on Torgy Talk? Or for Torgy Thought? I mean, Torgy.
Just in general, the best. Okay, I like favorite episode or favorite
moment.
That's
Jack. That's your question next to buddy. Since they got your ugly ass face in front of the camera now, you got to do more than just sit there.
Yeah.
I guess honestly, that's like a good. I don't know.
Okay, put a pin in that. Jack Mann, your turn.
My favorite was when we did the live show at Spirit.
Yeah, that was actually really fun. We did this was before.
Don't piggyback off him.
I'm explaining it to him. Go ahead, you explain it then.
But yeah, basically he had all the podcasts set up. I came in
without a camera. It was just audio.
Yeah, like 5 minutes after Amy left. They're like, seats open, take it. And
I had Billy, Big Al, Amy, and me. That was the podcast, and I was like, hey, let's do before the open mic at Village Spirit with just audio. So I was like, we just did that, and then Jack came in for the open mic, and he was just like kind of just standing there watching and stuff. And then Amy said she had to leave, and I'm like, Jack, jump in. And then that was.
So now you got your motor running. what the fuck is your favorite moment?
I'm trying to think of favorite moment.
You could have just let him explain that while you was fucking
Right?
thinking.
No, I know. Now you wonder why I stand here quiet.
I'm
Sorry, whatever, man. It was like 130 fucking episodes, dude. It's like a lot to
think
pick
about
one
it.
moment.
Think about it.
One moment.
And I'll come back to you. Think what's the most second best moment?
I really did like when
you basic ass question.
You think? Well, you're not answering it, but it's a basic ass question.
Well, it's like 130 episodes. Like, if you were to say, like, what's your favorite episode, that'd be a little bit easier to dial it in.
He just answered it. Fucking stop.
That was an episode, though. That was an episode, though.
That was a moment.
Also an episode.
It was a moment that Amy's bitch ass left. That was my favorite.
Man, I don't fucking know, dude.
Okay, well, what's your favorite show you produced? Aren't you a producer? How many shows you produce now?
4, 3.
So I did the Lake House. This one,
My Buddies.
You did My Buddies?
No,
You did My Buddies show. Remember that?
no, sure didn't.
No, that was
Wrong bitch.
Gauntlet. O'Donnell's.
Yeah, O'Donnell's. I've produced 3 shows now.
Okay, so yeah, 3.
So which one your favorite?
Either the Lake House or Sunnyside. Just because the Lake House was so much fun. It was outdoors.
Sunnyside was just a great turnout.
I'd probably say Sunnyside. I don't know, because Lake House was
A perfect place to do comedy.
well. The lineup was just friends, dude. It was me. I hosted. And I did 5.
Warren.
Jeff Warren headlined. Big Al, Jack, Luis. And fucking
You guys talk
Chris.
over each other a lot. You know that?
Yeah,
It's okay. So it was me, then Chris, then Sam Berry opened. Sam Berry
I'm not
opened.
trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to.
He's trying to critique because he's got a podcast that hasn't been released yet, but he's an expert.
I'm not a fucking expert, and it's not. I'm trying to
He's a fucking cockspert, is what he is.
You know, you made it when people are shit talking in your comments.
No, I think probably the Lake House, just because of it was the first show ever that I've ever produced, and it was just a super, like I said, outdoors. Like we fucking lit up the stage. It was fucking. There was probably 30 people there. Probably
It grew though.
about 20 people paying attention.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but it grew, and there was a bar outside, and all of them were paying attention, but they were still at the bar.
Yeah.
I want all paying attention, but
I would say, so I did 5 minutes, and Sam Berry opened. Then after that was
shout out to Sam Berry.
That was kind of right, like when Sam and I first started. Like, I mean, we knew each other from like the Red Room and stuff, but that was like, hey, like,
dude,
that's when we started like talking.
His fucking energy, dude.
Yeah, that's why I had him open. He's one of the best like openers ever.
I wouldn't say he's a good opener.
He's great, just to get the energy going. Yeah, and the booger thing is hilarious.
he gets people's attention. Like, what's going on here?
Like he's the best for like a middle act. Because say if the opening act doesn't bring the energy, he can bring that energy right back. He can bring that energy right back up. That's my man, 100 grand. I love his energy.
Yeah, I like Sam a lot. Sam's great. Anyway, he opened, then Chris, then Jack, then
Blake.
Luis, then Big Al, then Blake, and then Jeff Warren.
Oh, this had to be a minute ago because when you said Blake was on the lineup, I know you and
that was when Blake was like doing comedy. No, me and him are still cool. We actually just reached out. We were just talking like last week. We're gonna get together soon. But he's just he took a step back from comedy for the same reason I'm about to, and I didn't understand it at the time.
So you're gonna have him back on TorgyTalk?
Yeah,
I would love to see that episode. Can I sit in?
sure. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, no, Blake's a good guy. He's a cocky Marine. That's why he's
Don't beat me up, Blake. I love
eating
you.
crayons, eating crayon ass motherfucker. No, but that was probably the favorite. I don't know. Actually, this last one was just such a good turnout. The Sunnyside one. It was such a good turnout. The show ended up being great. Like I said, they want me to do it again. The owner was watching, and she's like, "That was really awesome."
So you're gonna do it monthly?
No.
Every other
October, they want me to do it. I don't know. Like I said, it's different. It's different up here. Like they're not like that. Like especially that bar, because that bar that was the bar we went to after we left the bowling alley. That small ass bar we went to. Or did you leave?
I know we went to a bar before, right?
Yeah, we were at halftimes, and then we went to the bowling alley, and then we went to a bar after. I don't know if you.
At the bowling, yeah.
Okay. So it's literally right down the street. Like if you pull out of my neighborhood and you look left, it's that bar. So it's a very local regulars bar. Like it's. I understand why they don't want to have.
How many can sit?
I mean, there wasn't like seats.
So you got to stand.
No, I mean there was people at the bar.
Standing,
They had some high top. There was like 4 or 5 or 6 high top tables, something like that, and they were all full.
Yeah. All the old people took those right away, which I get.
Well, the old people that took the front ones was my parents and Cora's parents.
Yeah, Cora's dad was in the front row. Like
that shit was
change the camera angle. I'm like, he's right there.
That shit was so funny, dude. So like that was the first time Cora's dad had ever seen me do stand up. And I had one of my jokes leading into the sex stuff.
Do not.
Oh yeah, 100% did all of it, 100%. But like after the first one, I was like, I looked at Wayne. I'm like, I'm sorry, Wayne. I'm like, everybody, my father-in-law's here. This is the first time he's ever seen me do stand up. Oh yeah. I'm like Wayne. I'm sorry. This is I'm like guys. This is the first time my father-in-law has ever seen me do. I can't drink to it. Can you give me another one? Incredible Jack.
Can you refill me up?
I gotcha.
The Red Bull's in the garage, the fridge.
And I like that. You guys showed your black card. I don't like all your little racist jokes, but
yes, you do.
No, the fuck I don't.
What? They're subtle though. I mean, you obviously liked them enough. You knew they were coming, and you still came.
I'm doing this for my manager said I need to be here.
Your manager?
Yeah. My manager said I need these.
Who's your manager? Hector? Anyway, dude. So my father-in-law was sitting there. I said,
shout out to Hector. He's coming up. That's my man. He's been riding out with me. He was on the lineup last night. You got to shout out people. You can say his name.
Oh, shout out Hector J. Sorry.
There we go.
My bad.
Hey everybody, this is Sean with Fat Candle, and today's episode is sponsored by Fat Candle, which are candles inspired by men's cologne and women's perfume. And at the end of each episode will be a discount code. You can save 10% off your order. Thanks for listening.
My bad. But no, so I told the crowd, I was like, hey, this is the first time my father-in-law has ever seen me do stand-up. And like it was right after I did a sex joke about me having sex with. I'm like Wayne, I'm so sorry. There's more jokes about me having sex with your daughter, and they got the crowd rolling, dude. It was so funny. He loved every little minute of it, dude. He was laughing so fucking hard. And I guess my mother-in-law texted me and said that he had so much fun. He talked about the show the whole way home.
That's what's up. I like that.
But yes, I did the doggy style joke in front of my father-in-law, which was great. Yeah.
I would love to see that. I would love to have saw that.
But yeah, I think I'm still trying to think of my favorite moment from this podcast.
God damn.
It's just so
you could have said
so hard. I would
some
say
bullshit out there. The Christmas episode
that was the first thing that came into my mind, just because of the fact that it was funny as shit. I was Santa, you were an elf. That was funny as shit.
What was the black elf called? The Nelf?
An elf, yeah. I would say probably though it would have been the Hurricane Chris Shigoya, Big Al, me and Jack. This was before Jack was the co-producer.
Oh, you guys were on the same time?
Yeah.
Damn.
That was a fun one. That was a fun one. But honestly, it also it possibly could go back to when I was in the old studio in the basement of my old house.
With Cora?
No, with Joe Jones. Joe Jones is he's one of my really good buddies. He was he's a Marine. We talked about some Marine stuff, and then it was me, Devin,
oh, buddy,
Joe.
You gotta wrap it up. You said you want to end this at 1:30 to go swimming
2 o'clock
next door.
2 o'clock at the latest.
He put me on a fucking curfew. Talk about some. Yeah, I gotta go swimming with my brother.
Yeah, my brother. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, no. We got a little bit more time. But yeah, no, I'd say there's just so many. There's too many fucking episodes to choose from. You know what I mean?
Okay, the worst moment.
Honestly, when it was you and Blake just turned that whole episode into you or into him, dude. No, I don't know. Maybe that or no,
Blake,
Devin.
Set him up for that.
Okay, hang on. Actually, it was when Devin was my co-host and co-producer still. He had. Sorry if Cody Connerty still listens, but we had him on, and it was just a fucking shit show. It was just about nothing. It was literally talking about the most random fucking shit. It was just annoying almost because Devin, you don't know Devin, do you? He was the guy that played the keyboards at the open mics. So he's just so random. And it's fine when it's just him, but Cody's also very random. So it was just a whole podcast about nothing. Like, it was just so random as fuck.
Jack, who's your favorite guest that's been on Torgy Talk?
Since you've been
fuck that with your history, even before you was producing. Now, what's his title? What is his title now? He's the
co-host at this point.
I was gonna say Femi was one of my favorites because he was such a shock.
Oh yeah, Femi was great. Yeah. That was such a good episode. No, I mean, he reminded me. It was such a good episode. It was so off the wall, and Jack was saying off the wall shit that I was too nervous to say.
You guys,
but it's Femi. No,
Femi took it well. Femi's probably the most racist guy I've ever met.
Yeah, Jack. I'm glad you said that because on one of these goddamn episodes, you said you like doing stand-up comedy because you can hide your racism in that. Fuck you.
I think that was a joke.
Still stand on that.
It might be a joke though. Might be.
You just don't try to save your fucking co-host now. Yeah, I can't save this sinking ship. I'm sorry.
No, but I do agree. I am a little racist, but I love it.
I just make racist jokes because I think racial humor is that's like one of my favorite things to joke about because it's so funny.
I just see stereotypes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this, Jack. What stereotype about your culture best fits? That you most agree with?
I'm Irish and I'm a fucking alcoholic.
You see that?
So, I don't have a tiny penis though. So
that's what they say about Irish.
Me neither.
Yeah,
a little bit above average.
Dude, you just had a vasectomy. They just chopped everything off.
Yeah, and I got a free rack of ribs because it was on Juneteenth.
Stupid ass.
It was good as fuck though, isn't it? You should have seen the fucking.
Fuck you.
So I actually got the option to get put under for it. Usually they just do it in office procedure and then you're in and out in 30 minutes. Huh?
You didn't want to get put under?
No, I asked to be put under because they gave me an option. They said you can either come in and do the office procedure and it's done in like 30, 40 minutes, or you can get put under. I'm like, we'll give you some drugs, dude. Put me under. I don't want to be awake while you're fucking tugging my. So apparently what they do a no scalpel vasectomy is what they do. So they numb you.
This little nut went to the market.
So they inject you with a numbing agent, and then they fucking pop a hole in your nuts and grab your vas deferens, pull them out, cut them, tie them, cauterize them, then shove them back in, and you're awake for that. I'm like, I don't want to do that. Knock me the fuck out.
You don't want to look at him in his eyes as he's playing with your balls?
No, I actually
Jack does it every night, so
no, it's different. He's not a doctor.
You don't know what
he's got gloves on.
So they gave me the option to get they gave me the option to get put under for it, which I was like, fuck yeah, sign me up. And so Cora drove me last Thursday morning, Juneteenth. Shout out Juneteenth.
Fuck you! Don't say that shit for your sorry ass kids talking about free your slaves. Fuck your slaves.
I didn't say that.
Hey, now my kids gotta cut the yard.
The original joke I was going to tell is that I got it on Juneteenth. I'm like, which is pretty ironic. I'm like, yeah, I'm freeing my fucking sperm from slavery.
Fuck your slaves.
Freeing my sperm from slavery. They've been whipped and ridiculed for years now because I jerk off a lot. Well, that was the joke, and I was like, yeah, it's a little dark. I might not go there. And I didn't.
The hard one to explain about jerking off and slavery?
Yes. Yeah. Jerking off to slavery. Anyway. Anyway.
That's more of a little...
They gave me the option.
One black listener, I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
They gave myself in the future. Sorry.
Exactly. Addison in the future. If you ever listen to this, don't.
So I got put under, but like Cora drove me there. They're doing all the surgery prep and stuff. And shout out to the hot nurse that was there. She was like the nurse that was assigned
Lisa?
to me. No. Lisa is a hot nurse though. She's a nurse. She even knows that everybody in the comedy scene thinks she's hot. She's already told me this.
I feel
it's obvious.
I feel sorry for all these horny ass comics trying to fuck this MILF. It's crazy.
I already know she's out of my league, so I'm just going to treat her as one of my mom's hot friends. Like, yeah, I'll take that hug and I'll take it deep, but I mean, that's all I'm getting.
Why are you taking it deep? Anyway, shout out Lisa. You'll be here soon. It's going to be so awkward when she's here now.
Jack's staring at her.
No, I've literally asked her. I'm like, I may have asked her if she knows that everybody in the scene has a crush on her. She's like, yeah, I know.
I wouldn't. Just because you want to fuck somebody doesn't necessarily mean you got a crush on them.
Who said I wanted to fuck her? You said that.
You got a crush on her?
No, she's very pretty, very funny, and I love Lisa. Lisa's great. I'm a married man.
Lisa.
I'm a married man,
let's
brother.
Change it off of Lisa because it's not about Lisa. God damn it.
Anyway.
I do not know how to
shout out to that hot nurse that was there, okay?
Exactly. There we go. I do not know how the fuck we got in this rabbit hole.
Well, Jack said, hot nurse, what, Lisa? That's how it got there. So, because Lisa's a nurse.
That.
No,
that was definitely me.
That was him. That's definitely the pervert across the fucking table. So, Lisa, not Lisa, goddamn, the fucking hot nurse that was there, okay? So, I'm getting...
The one that's actually seen your nuts.
Yes. Okay, so, they told me I had to fucking shave beforehand, so whatever, I fucking shaved the night before. And she's
they make you do that? Ugh.
Well, they tell you
that is wild.
They
that
tell you
statement you just said is wild.
They ask
They made you do that?
They tell you, they're like, you should probably shave so you don't get your hairs don't get caught up in anything like that.
You don't want your hairs in the stitches. I've heard that. Yeah.
So
your hair is gonna get in his stitches.
They definitely 100%.
My pubes did look exactly like his head before that.
My carpet matches the drapes.
Not curly. None
It's dog hair.
I thought this was your hair the whole time.
Dog hair.
I thought this was your hair the whole time.
It's got a little curl to it. Yeah.
So the nurse is like, bro, the doctor told me to shave beforehand just to make it easier. And the nurse was like, well, I gotta check to make sure you shave, or see if we have to shave you. I'm like, oh, trust me, you don't have to. I did. She's like, well, I have to look anyway. I'm like, I bet you do. And then Cora was in there.
Did you shave everything or just the surgical part?
Well, I shaved my balls with my Manscaped thing, and then I fucking trimmed up the top.
Did you do everything or just the spot?
Yes, no, everything.
I would have done just a patch to make it really.
I didn't know where exactly it was going to be.
I would have dared to.
Anyway, I'm sitting there, and she's like, "All right, I'm gonna check you. I'm gonna check you out." I'm like, "I bet you are." And then Cora turns around, and then she fucking lifts up my fucking drape.
Why the Cora turns around?
I don't know why she did.
She don't want to look at your penis?
I don't think she wanted to look at somebody else looking at my penis. I think that was what it was.
She got pissed off.
No. She wouldn't have gotten pissed. She wouldn't have gotten pissed.
Why the nurse was looking at your penis?
She wouldn't
Once you grabbed your nuts, huh?
No, she wouldn't have gotten pissed. I think it was just uncomfortable.
Were you hard?
I think it was just
I was talking shit.
No, I know. I think the reason I don't know why. I had no idea why she turned around.
Would you look at your? Would you be in the room looking at your wife?
I would have been like,
just get her. Could you play with? Not could you play with, but could you look at by what's the could you doctor?
Did you see her give birth?
That's different.
But she got 2 C-sections.
But were you there in the room?
Yes.
Would you watch?
I could. There was a curtain. I couldn't see her getting cut open. I asked to.
I would argue that. Like I watched. You saw.
I watched them pull both my kids out of her stomach.
Yeah, I would have said that. I had to see this. You had to see that.
So anyway, she lifts up my drape or my robe and starts fucking flopping it around and stuff. And she's like, "Oh, you made my job really easy." I'm like, "Yeah, I did," because she would have had to shave me. The reason I wanted to, they said that...
No, she said you made her job real easy because your dick was small. So she had...
No.
Bloop, bloop, you're done. Bloop, bloop, you're done. Okay, let's go.
Well, no, so my theory was the reason I was not going to let them shave me is because they probably would have dry shaved me with a fucking one-blade Bic disposable razor. I'm like, I ain't doing that.
So sensitive.
Come back with fucking shaver burn on your crotch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I got herpes from the doctor.
It was funny. So after she
left...
left...
That's a mean-ass lawsuit.
As soon as she left the room, I looked at Cora.
That's a mean ass lawsuit.
As soon as she left the room, I looked at Cora. I'm like, "Do you see her eyes light up when she saw it?" She's like, "Shut the fuck up." I was like, "Yeah, she liked it a lot. It was cool."
Her eyes lit up because she's like, "Damn,
it
reminds me of my baby."
Hey
man, it's not that small. It gets. I
told her
it gets bigger at home. I swear.
It gets the job done
twice.
You guys AC at like 68. Jesus,
stupid ass.
But yeah, no, I'm shooting blanks now. Oh, in 2 months, I have to send in.
Did you at least freeze some of
sample.
your sperm? What if you change your mind? Did you at least freeze some of it?
He's already got 2 kids.
I'm good.
Yeah, I would say
we're good.
His legacy is living on as long as his kid doesn't become gay.
We're good.
All right, go ahead.
And if one of my kids are gay or both are gay, I'll still love them the same.
Okay. Real question.
That's my dog. He's like, I smell something,
nigga.
Close this a little better.
No, he's good. He's not getting out.
If your daughter or your son brings home a black person, would that make you love him any less?
No, of course not.
I love it.
I would 100% understand if my son brought home a black girl because goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
I'm afraid to ask Jack that question, so I'm not.
It's mandatory.
No, you guys know I got a little bit of.
Don't say it. You're married now. You can't.
Jungle fever?
You can't say shit like that.
Oh, my wife knows I love black girls.
Oh,
or like black.
So you're going to be the opposite of
my wife's basically a black girl. She's a thick white woman with a big ass.
Stop it. Stop it.
She can't cook though.
Stop it. You're gonna be the opposite of Kanye West when you get on. You're gonna leave your girl for a black girl.
From my,
because he said when you get on.
God forbid anything happened between my wife and I. It never will.
The only two,
it never will. It never will.
The only two races that still cook are Asians and Latinos.
Me and her have
two races that still cook at a young generation. Latinos and Asians.
I'm currently in a relationship with a black woman. And she cooked me breakfast today. She cooks me meals.
Marry her then.
Hey, stop that.
Well,
but no, I do love her. Shout out to Babe. I ain't gonna say her name on here, so the 25 listeners can go follow her on Instagram.
Hey, 25. Take it easy. It's a little bit more than that.
Anyone that cooks is
26. I'm sorry.
No, so nothing's gonna happen between Cora and I. We have a great relationship, but my porn searches might be ebony.
Yeah, you got to branch out. You're not looking for a woman your wife looks like.
Exactly. Yeah. That'd be disrespectful. That'd be rude. You're gonna jerk off to somebody that looks like your wife, or jerk off to your wife. What the fuck is that about? You know, I have videos of her and me. I don't watch those to jerk off. I just watch them just because it's fun.
I say, please do not pull on them. No. I do not want to see your little Venus sausage. You see that, son?
Hey, man. It's not even a Vienna sausage, dude. It's actually pretty.
That's a real man right there.
Yeah.
They say the average erect penis is 5.1 inches.
Where at?
In the world?
Motherfuckers just be pulling shit out there.
Look it up. Look up the average size penis.
Oh yeah, because India takes up half the fucking world's population. So
India and China and Japanese people. I mean, Chinese people. Ching chong chong. Hell yeah, them dinglings is small.
And I'm racist.
Hey.
These are stereotypes, not racism.
First of all, I heard a comic say this, and if a comic said it, it's probably true. But they said black people cannot, not your type of comedy, but they said black people cannot be a racist because we never got our reparations. So
I never hit record. I'm totally kidding.
I'm pretty sure you did.
No, I know.
Fuck, this is not my podcast.
I did that with Samir's. I had Samir Abdul on Riverside.
That was Riverside, yeah.
On a Riverside episode, and we got like 10 minutes in, and it was so
because your microphone
funny.
bugged out, and then you came back in, and
I never released it because the audio never picked up from the roadcast. It ended up being a shit show, so we're gonna re-record that one.
You gonna let me borrow these mics? Fuck no, dude.
Absolutely not.
I was talking shit.
No, I already
that's crazy. You still got the ticket from the Kill Tony show?
Yep. Okay, I do.
Why you got the Red Room card up there?
I don't know. I had that for a while, and I just stuck it up there, and I forget about it.
No disrespect, but all disrespect. Who made that painting?
My son. I knew somebody was gonna say, "Well, your son sucks at painting. He's 3, so you know."
That's why I said all disrespect, no disrespect, because I knew a child drew that.
You know, it was Jonah. I brought home paper and paint for him, and I said, "Hey, buddy."
That's like when you get fired from your job and you send a picture to your boss about your ass. The copy machine, like, here, take this shit.
No, I brought home paper for him, and I was like, "Hey, buddy, can you paint me a picture for my podcast studio?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, Dada."
Yeah, he's like, here you go with this bullshit. Here you go with this bullshit, Dada. Got me doing all this shit. Where's the juice and crackers, bitch? Now I'm starting to feel that lift.
Yeah, I feel great.
We're out now.
My hangover's gone.
Yeah, hair of the dog.
That was the ice clinkling, you stupid bastard.
No, hair of the dog. That's
I thought he said I hear the dog.
No, hair of the dog. I was like, do I need to explain this to you?
Probably some white people shit.
It is.
You don't know what hair of the dog is?
It's a white person term.
It's a term. So the term came from somebody got bit by a dog and it had rabies, and they're like, right?
I want to guess that, but
it's for. Well, no. I'm saying the hair of the dog term is for when you're hungover. You're supposed to drink the next day. Drink what you drink the day before to get rid of your hangover.
Fuck what you guys talking about? This is a comedy podcast.
Squirrel.
Stupid ass. Dog. What's the latest comedy special you saw that was funny as fuck to you?
I
did like the Joe List special.
Who?
Joe List, Small Ball.
When did that came out?
2 weeks ago. Also, Jim Norton's was pretty good too.
I didn't know he was married to a trans woman. Did you know that?
Been married for like at least
Does
4
that
years.
make you gay?
Yes. I think so. I mean, she's got a dick. They actually host a podcast together called
She
Sword
is
Fight.
hot,
Isn't that
though.
hilarious?
You can tell it's a
Jack,
man,
you
but
scare me, Jack.
she is hot.
Jack, you scare me.
It's called they host a podcast together called Sword Fight. That's hilarious.
It's a pro level trans.
What's the last special you saw that was haha?
I haven't watched like a comedy special in so long. Even when I was doing comedy, because it made it. I feel like it. I just didn't watch stand up for a long time because it like interfered with writing and like it made it harder to write.
Why?
I don't know.
You get
Because
inspiration from jokes.
at one point I was only watching stand up specials and it was just like I wasn't writing anything. I couldn't write anything. I couldn't come up with anything. So I was like, all right, I'll watch shows and the news and other shit and pay attention to my. I don't know why I didn't watch for a while, but I would say the last. I can't even tell you the last fucking special I watched.
So you can't call yourself a student of the game?
Well, I was. Yes, I'm a student of the game, but like while I was writing for like a good year, I didn't really watch stand up that much unless it was a big comedian that I loved.
I love all the comedians. There's like only a handful that I can't stand.
Who you can't stand?
I would say Jay Okerson's crowd work
Mark
special was
Maron?
pretty funny.
I cannot stand Mark Maron.
You said who?
Big Jay Okerson, his they them crowd special,
Yeah.
crowd work special was really good. I haven't watched all of it, but like I watched
The first one's really good.
I watched. No, it's a 2-part special. I watched the majority of the first one, and it's very funny. But god damn it, I can't think of the last
chewing on
stand up
that-
special.
You chewing on that shit?
Yeah, it's just nicotine.
Hector dumbass thought that was gum, and he was chewing it one time.
Oh.
I think you gave it to him.
I did. That was at fucking the Pony Inn, right?
No, that was a gauntlet.
No. It was at that mic we went to on Thursday night. We went to like 3. You guys didn't do any of them.
Oh,
son of a
yeah.
bitch. Yeah, you son of a bitch.
I think I was there for that one, right?
No, Luis was. Luis came with me.
Louis is hilarious.
No, it was at the Pony Inn. It was a Thursday night mic, and we were sitting in that corner table.
I don't remember.
And Hector kept drawing people and then walking across the fucking room. I'm like, yo, Hector, you got to sit over there, bro.
Shout out to Hector.
Shout out to Hector. He's like, yeah, I know.
He haven't been drawing people lately.
No?
That's surprising because when we went to the OJ Lamont 10-year anniversary live taping, he didn't draw him. Like, that was your fucking opportunity. When we went to go see James McCann, he didn't fucking draw him. Like, dude, that was your fucking opportunity.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's wrong with Hector.
I don't know.
No segue.
Oh, man. You got anything else you want to talk about? I want to go swimming, dude. And I want to eat. We got smoked queso over there and guacamole.
I'm starving at this point.
You're offering or are you kicking me out?
I'm not. I mean, it's not my food to offer. I'm saying they got that over there.
That is crazy.
Why do you even talk about it then?
What do you want?
Exactly. He could have just said, "Hey, we could wrap this up, buddy."
Oh, you ever had great barbecue? I'm about to go to my neighbor's house right now. They have the best barbecue ever.
Well,
but yeah.
I'm not just gonna.
I'll see you guys later.
I'm not just gonna invite you guys to without getting an okay to invite people.
Your phone's right there.
We'll wait.
We're not busy right now.
Do you have any shows that you want to plug though?
Them fucking horrible with dates. And see,
Yeah, ask Joseph Christopher about that.
See, no, fuck that.
Inside.
That was a learning experience for me, even though it was a fucked up learning experience. But I appreciate that moment for what it was because it did kind of teach me that I need to get better with my dates. Need to be better with what shows I'm doing, what days.
You got a Google Calendar?
That shit sucks though. That shit tells you like 30 minutes in advance. Ain't good.
Nope.
Well,
I still- I didn't take his advice.
You can
Because
set
you can clearly see I don't have my dates, but I know
You can
my
set it
orders
to
of-
rend you in advance.
I tried it.
I
Failed.
know
See,
the
that's-
orders.
that's
Of,
everything
no,
we
I
got
know
going
the
this month.
orders of my show. Next week I have a show at the Red Room. Then that's the end of that's the 1st of June. I mean the 1st of July. Then after that, what else I have in July? I have a show with Reese July 19th. Red Room. Yeah.
If you need me to do a guest spot ever, let me know. I'd love to do a guest spot at that show again. That was so much fun. The last time I did a guest spot, That bitch almost died. Hector's sister almost died.
You didn't have to say that part.
I forgot it was.
You just left it at that bitch.
Oh yeah, I forgot it was Hector's sister when I said that bitch. Sorry, Hector.
You said it that first.
I had to backtrack.
Yeah, you could have said that bitch.
No, we were talking no shit. I can't talk. Can't talk shit about his sister.
That was wild. That was wild. Fucking. I recovered really good from that. You're like, you got 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, here we go. I was told I was bad at stand up, but my God.
Tell me about it. That was my first show. I was like, if God telling me I need to quit comedy, I don't know what the fuck is this.
Whoa. What are your other shows? July 19th with Reese. What else?
I have a spot on the Red Room August 2nd. In August, I'm producing my 4th show with Sam Barry at my buddies. I want to say.
Is Sam taking over for Ron?
No.
On that? Is Ron still co-producing?
Ron had to take leave.
I know.
Like your bitch ass, so don't you ask questions.
No. I know. He's been. And is he still in Boston?
I don't know where the fuck he's at.
He went back to Boston a couple months ago. I don't know if he's still back, but
I don't fucking know. But he said he's doing good. Shout out to Ron Bloom.
Shout out Ron Bloom. I gotta have him back on.
Oh yeah.
That was before you were a part of it.
Well, I think I was there.
No,
they're not.
It was just me and Ron. Yeah.
He promised this episode would just be me and him. Like, yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Every time I have you, we never get to have an interview. Like
that was a gimmick. It's always been a gimmick episode. It was the Christmas one,
and then this bullshit. He gonna tell me to wear fucking all red for because the episode coming out 4th of July. And you're not even fucking wearing white.
I'm white.
I got literally navy blue on. Let's literally go look at the American flag on my fucking front porch.
I can just show the underside of my skin. That's white.
All I have to do is get John red, and he'll be fucking red. So,
Little tomato boy.
I'm basically a blood just by looking at my hair and beard. You know.
I'm glad you said that, and not you're black because you're ginger. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'll do it to you, not anybody else.
I'm like, don't do that. I don't know.
I didn't do it to the camera.
Maybe the cameras do a replica because I think the camera can't see your fingers from right there. All right, nope. You might want to cut that out. You might want to.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to get fucking
I'll
canceled on YouTube. Demonetized. Yeah.
Tell your fucking address. Have all what you just did here at your fucking house.
Well,
represent
up in this goddamn part of the world, we love the Second
Who's
Amendment.
that nigger on that neck?
God damn! Oh my god!
Someone had to say it.
Fuck you, Jack.
Oh my god! I was gonna say up in this part of the goddamn world, we love the Second Amendment up here, brother. Don't tread on me.
Look at that. Soon as he rolling up in that fucking Escalade, bumping that loud ass music. Who's that nigger on that neck?
It's funny because I ride around on my golf cart and I bump fucking. I'm always listening to fucking 90s rap.
You challenge your inner YN.
I just think I just get weird looks when I pull up listening to fucking goddamn The Roots and everybody's like,
The Roots?
Yeah, The Roots.
I thought you were talking about the movie.
No, I've never seen that.
Oh. Jack, when the last time you had to challenge your inner redneck?
Been a minute, actually. I used to be called the Palatine Redneck because...
How did you get that nickname?
We'd always show up on like ATVs and fucking just shitty motorcycles into this one car garage.
You said the Palatine?
Peloton. You remember Peloton?
Oh, yeah. I thought you said the Pelican at first.
No.
That's why I laugh. Like, Pelican?
Yeah, but this Pollock would always call us the Peloton Rednecks. So they always show up in dirty clothes and dirty motorcycles.
Your trailer park trash?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's a new comic that I saw. She's not new, but she got a big ass follower. I don't know where the fuck she's from. She's a comic. Her name is Trailer Park Trash or some shit.
Trailer Trash Tammy?
Yeah.
She was with Jeremiah Watkins and her did that podcast
She was famous on Vine.
Yeah. She got famous on Vine and then continued to TikTok. And now she does stand up as that character.
She was a character that would come up to a car window. You guys got a cigarette?
I'm pretty sure it's a character, but I don't know.
It is a character.
I don't know if she does anything. Like she doesn't. I've never seen her not as Trailer Park Tammy or whatever.
She was on Talk Tui. Talk Tua. She was on that as her normal self.
Okay,
so she wasn't in the tank top and all that.
She was in a fucking pink dress. And
so she's not actually Trailer Park Trash. So
her and Jeremiah Watkins, you know him.
Nope.
He's a pretty.
That's Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah. That's But her and Jeremiah Watkins host a podcast, and he's like he wears like a fucking Joe Dirt mullet wig for it. It's pretty funny. I don't know. We should try to like make some gimmicks, dude. We need to do like some other, we need to do some like special shit to make this better. Not better. Not that it's bad, but we should do something. Improvements to make it stand out.
Do we do improv or do we do like pranks?
I think you should just wear a ball gag the whole time.
I always wanted.
That you can talk through. I think you should just come out and like fucking.
Dude, you saw this dude? He's
You said
average
ball
Joe-
gag or ball cap?
ball gag.
Dude,
I was saying, like you remember in dodgeball when Average Joes get their uniforms mixed up?
Yes.
And they wear biker leather. I think you should wear that every episode.
You ever saw this? I don't know if he's a comic or
Would that
whatever.
get us demonetized? You think?
Matters how much skin I show.
I don't know if he's a comic. I don't know if he's a comic or not, but I'm pretty sure you guys know who the fuck I'm talking about. He's a goblin.
Oh, Hobgoblin.
What is he does?
He's the lead singer of Goblin Con.
I've heard you talk about this. I don't know what that is though.
He was at Riot Fest. I saw him play. They're pretty fucking great. But yeah, he wears his gimmick where he dresses up like a fucking goblin. Yeah.
And this ugly bastard needs a mask. So it's a win-win situation for everybody.
Give myself the fucking Phantom of the Opera just on the camera side.
That'd be funny. We should. I don't know. We got to do something that makes this stand out. Because we're not famous comedians. We need to make it.
You're a bartender, so you got to be something off of.
Well, at least
Jimmy the bartender.
At least we got this.
I could start wearing a thong and be a gay bartender.
Whoa!
At least we.
Stay off of that.
Here you go, sweetie.
Not on this episode. No gay shit on this episode.
He's just waiting for Michelle's thick fingers. Call back. Shout out
I thought you were talking about Michelle Obama for a second.
No, she's got a thick finger in between her legs. I think. They think that. I think they think
That shit's
she's
a
a guy.
thumb with four knuckles.
Yeah.
Is she? Do you think she is?
My mom,
Mike Obama.
My mom been only thing she fucking watches is YouTube conspiracies. So she been saying, oh, Michelle Obama been a man for some fucking years.
I mean, but she's got kids that look exactly like her and Barack mixed. So I don't. That's where I don't understand. Unless they both came in a cup and then mixed it together.
Do your brother? Do your kids kind of sort of look like your brother? No, not trying to say anything like that.
No. My brother's. That's my stepbrother. So no.
You not have a real brother?
I have a half.
You got a sister?
Yeah,
you got a sibling, right?
Yeah.
Do your
No, not really. They look like me and Cora mixed, but mainly me. Like, there's no question those kids are mine.
Do you look like your sister?
We look similar. I guess, yeah.
Motherfucker,
Yeah.
Kids look like the goddamn milkman.
Stupid ass.
That's it.
I'm glad you didn't say the mailman.
No, hang on. No, so actually, that was the last thing my grandpa said to me before he died. So my grandpa died during COVID, but he had stage 4 pain.
R.I.P. Granddaddy.
He had stage 4 spine cancer.
Damn.
And
Stage 4 spine cancer.
yeah, so what?
Damn, you can get cancer in your spine?
Yeah, there's no stage 5 either.
So you just fucking
Stage
lied?
5 is his ground.
No, I'm saying there's no stage 5. Like stage 4 is as bad as it gets. That's
you said stage
that's a
5.
cancer joke. No, it's just stage 4. Did I say stage 5?
I think so.
No, I think I said stage 4.
You said 4, and then you
Yeah.
said there's no 5.
Yeah. So anyway, my grandpa got diagnosed with cancer. It was during COVID, so it was like a really like touchy thing for my whole dad's side of my family is very liberal, and they were very like scared of COVID. I was also. It was the beginning of COVID too, so I was kind of scared of it too. I didn't know what the fuck it was. Anyway, we couldn't visit him for the longest time, and then we
You got
found
the
out.
vaccine?
I learned
got
all
the
about the
vaccine?
conspiracies before the conspiracies were even popular.
You got the vaccine?
I got one.
Like I learned the vaccine was not a
because
vaccine; it was just a fucking
because my
blood
wife
cell
because
increaser.
Cora was pregnant with Jonah when COVID happened, and the doctor scared the living shit out of me, saying that if I bring COVID home, Cora will die basically because pregnant women were dying more than old people. So that scared the shit out of me. So I got I did get one shot.
You got some shots? You got
Didn't get any.
me fucking either, buddy. Fuck them drugs.
I've never met a black person who did get the shots.
I know a lot of black people that got that shot.
Really?
Yeah, because I know a lot of people in the
I only know
medical field.
3. So
The minute I got it, like I said, I the reason I had a very good reason to get it because the doctor literally scared the living fuck out of me, saying that my wife will die with my baby inside of him. If you put yourself in my shoes, if you're fucking
pussy, if your wife could have died on that table if you had corona or not. Childbirth is a bitch.
No, before that. She said if I brought COVID home to my pregnant wife, I love. No, I know. I'm saying. They said that if I brought COVID home to my pregnant wife, she would die. I was like, God damn! I guess I should try to get it.
They was trying to sell you some shit, dude.
Scare tactics always work.
Tell me about it. Yeah. You should have been on the scared straight. You would have been a fucking perfect example.
You as a kid, I was like, I can't get in the door. It's closed.
Stupid. What were we talking about before that, though?
Last thing I remember is best stand-up comedy specials.
No, I'm saying right before that.
Like, last thing I fucking remember.
I was talking about something. Then you asked me if I got the vaccine, but we were talking about my grandpa. So my grandpa, he had like
that was just far back.
My grandma called me and said he's got 2 weeks to live, so everybody's got to come say their goodbyes.
That's not funny.
No, so he said everybody's got to come say their goodbyes. Cora was like 6 months pregnant. We walked in, everybody had masks on. My grandpa literally did not even look the same. Like he just was like, he was like, fat guy. Not like super fat, but like when I walked in, he did not look the same. Like he looked deteriorated. It was sad as fuck. Anyway, walked in. I got the opportunity to tell him. Actually, she was way earlier than 6 months because we hadn't even announced it yet. So I went, I wanted to make sure I told my grandpa before I announced it. So I told my grandpa, I'm like, hey, Cora and I are Cora's pregnant. You're gonna be a great granddad. Like he's already had great grandchildren, but like he's like, oh, that's so awesome, John. Blah blah blah. And then he's like.
Yeah, cool, bro. Cool story.
I've been here before, bitch. Tell me something new.
He's
I'm fucking dying here.
He's like, John, that's...
I'm sorry, John.
You're fine.
I had to bring some type
You're fine. He's like, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. I hope he doesn't come out looking like the mailman, is what he told me. Yeah, I'm like, God damn, that was one of the last things my grandpa said to me.
He was saving that motherfucker just special for you.
That's a lot funnier than what my grandma said to me.
That's where I get a lot of my dark humor from. Is my grandpa. I'll tell you another thing my grandpa said. I said it at an open mic at the Gambler, and Jeff Warren got he made me re-say it so he could record it and make one of his videos out of it.
What the fuck does Cracker say?
So, dude, this is a true story. This is my grandpa, not me. Okay, this is a very funny joke.
Okay,
we're hanging out. We're hanging out. It was Thanksgiving. We're watching football. My Uncle Ray is like, Don, what's wrong with the fucking TV color? Like the color looked off. It didn't look like HD or anything. He's like, Don, what's wrong with the color on the TV? My grandpa's like, I was trying to make the blacks look more white. My grandpa said that shit. I tried it at an open mic in McHenry. It didn't even do good in McHenry. I was like, yeah, I'm scratching that.
For the listeners, I gave him a high five.
Try that at a retirement home.
Scratch that shit. Yes, yes. That
my grandpa said that, not me.
Sure, buddy. Billy said it.
I repeated what he said, but
generational trauma.
Yeah.
John,
do you want to finish your plugging your shows? Because you plugged a couple. You plugged Red Room. You plugged Sandberries. I know.
We're going to end. Barack Obama said we're going to end this show with a bang.
People of America.
Bomb Iran.
So, the 35
shout out to the bombing of Iran, by the way.
Yeah, we're back for the vengeance. Yeah,
talking over people. That's
Die Hard too.
Can't do that. Try to tell them. Try to work with them. But to the Torgy family, we're going to end Torgy Talk with a bang. And how are we going to do that? We're going to pick Jack's brain. That is a good segue. Jack. No, wait a minute. I finna pick your brain. Give me, and I'm afraid of this. You might lose some people. No, you might get some followers depending on his reaction.
We're gonna get a bunch of Aryan followers. Thanks.
Give me.
The Muslims also like what I talk about.
Give me your best racist joke.
I already have one I can think of that has been killing every time I've used it.
Okay, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I think you've heard it though. That's the issue.
They haven't.
Okay. I haven't told in a minute, so I'm willing to burn it.
I'll give you a fake laugh. Let's practice. You ready?
I like that. I like that.
Cool.
He went down an octave for it. Let's go.
All right, so I'm a bartender. Obviously, we've been talking about it.
I
so
love this joke.
yeah, thank you.
It's a really good joke. It only works up here, though.
You gotta let him.
It only works up here. He's done it in the city, and it's just
It only works on TorgyTalk.
No, dude. It works up here and shows up here, but like when he goes down, he did it at a show in the city. I'm like, dude, this is not good.
Whoop your ass.
What's it called? That one Monday, Mike, down south.
Reggie's.
Yes.
No, that's not Mondays.
Not Reggie's?
No, Riddles.
Riddles. Thank you. Yeah,
I get
Riddles.
those two confused.
It's always
Better
funny.
hurry up, Cora. You know Cora don't like this racist shit. She knows she loves.
No, it's actually she told me it's one of her favorite jokes.
She loves black dick. Let me stop.
That's why she likes me, baby.
Stop.
I told you it was above average.
When I first started bartending, though,
She only thing black about you is your credit score.
My credit score is 720, so nice try. The only thing black about me is my fucking goddamn addiction to drugs. I'm just kidding. I don't have a drug addiction. I know. I don't have a drug addiction. I was just trying.
Right.
That was reaching.
Jack, come on, hit me with some racist.
all right, so
humor.
I started bartending at this country club in Round Lake Beach. I was just full of these rich Italians that loved a heavy pour. And because they just said no measurements, just count the seconds you pour into the bottle.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But
Start over.
Okay.
No, I was paying attention.
But every bartender, you ever go to a bar and they use those little measuring cups?
The silver
You know what
ones?
those are called?
What?
They're called a jigger, and they're not allowed in my country club.
Hey, it's good. It's a good joke, but like,
I heard that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not really racist.
No, it's a play on words.
I was.
It's funny as fuck. I don't understand why it offends so many people. It's probably because you telling it.
Yeah,
It's not allowed in my. Yeah.
But no, I was looking forward to one of those behind the wall jokes, in the circle type jokes. Black people, white people, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. What jokes you say when there is no others around, when it's just the good old boys around. Hit me with one of
Good old boys.
Hit me with one of those jokes. Like, okay, for an example,
like what we were talking about
Wearing
before you
two
got here.
condoms when you fuck a Latino woman.
pretty much like
About I said hey, we gotta. It's funny that we're making incredible because we were like, hey, I suggested that we make new cocktails for each episode. And Jack's like, we should make Incredible Hulks. I'm like, because he's black.
He's like, yeah.
Yes.
I think this is one of it. I think this is one of it.
The only drink I know is Hennessy.
Don't quote me, white people.
I don't think Hennessy has the other drink. Do you make?
What do you call a monkey in a tree?
George.
Branch manager.
No.
Why don't?
I thought that was
I think I fucked that up.
what do you call a hanging black man in a tree?
Look. Fuck. I think that's the damn joke. Fuck you.
Okay, how many cops does it take to screw in a light bulb? None. They just beat the shit out of the room for being black. That's pretty funny, right?
How do you beat a room?
That's the point. Hang on. You want to hear something actually really funny? What my grandpa said?
Oh shit.
You want to know what he calls basketball?
What's that?
African tree hockey.
That's what I yell when I.
That's funny, no? That's got to be funny. Come on.
I'm because as a student as a comedian, I try to break down the joke, and he said, "What do you call basketball?" You said what?
He calls it African tree hockey.
I drink to that.
I'd watch that.
Fuck you, John.
Oh, I got another street joke. That's a black joke, a street joke.
What's that? I thought you was gonna stay away from your black jokes.
No,
Fuck it.
Well, no.
Say it in your Chris Rock voice.
I didn't write this.
Say it in your Chris Rock voice.
I don't have a Chris Rock voice.
Yes,
Oh,
you do.
baby's crying. Hang on. So the joke is fucking a. Oh,
Say it in Chris
oh,
Rock voice.
black guy walks into a bar with
Hey man.
Hey man, Chris Tucker.
There we go.
Yeah. A black guy walks into a bar with a
Say
parrot
it
on
in
his
Chris
shoulder.
Tucker voice now.
Well, I will. A black guy walks into
Guy walks in up.
a black guy walks into a bar with a parrot on his shoulder.
Come on, keep saying it like that.
Hang on.
Stop breaking character.
No, it's funnier if it's a white guy voice, I promise.
It better be fucking funny.
Breathe in, close your eyes, forget you're white.
Stupid ass.
Trust me, if I close my eyes, I know I'm black because that's all I see.
Stupid ass.
All right. No, so a black guy walks into a bar with a parrot on his shoulder. The bartender's like, "Whoa, where'd you get that?" The parrot goes, "Rob, Africa." That's a funny one, right? No? Okay.
Should have said that in the Chris
Go
Tucker
kill
voice.
myself.
Now can we hear the Chris Tucker voice? You just said it. Now just say it in his voice.
Hang on.
Oh, shit.
A black guy, I don't even, hey man, a black guy walks into a bar with a parrot on his shoulder. He said, "Hey man, where'd you get that?" Parrot said, "Rob, yeah, Africa." See, that's, I guess it would be a little bit funnier. Yeah. I have some other Black Street jokes that I will not tell because I'm not trying to get canceled. But I'm glad you like that one.
Oh shit.
All right.
I'm only laughing because you butchered it. But the point is,
Exactly.
Hey, buddy. Hey, bye.
hey, buddy.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap this up, okay? 'Cause
Yeah.
I gotta go swimming.
And the kids got here. He's a devoted father. He put his fatherhood title above everything.
He cut his fatherhood out. What are you talking about?
Well, no, I cut. No,
It's just like to me.
it's water, you know. My cum?
Is it like clear?
No, it's just water. It
doesn't clump up as much?
It's thinner.
All right.
More zinc.
Thank you guys for having me. I really want to say hey to Cora because she never tried to give me a dap. I'm gonna see if I can get a fist bump or at least a hug this time.
No, thank you for coming. I literally, guys, before he showed up, he called me at like 11:55. He's like, "Yo, dude, I just rolled out of bed." I'm like, "We're gonna have to cancel." I'm like, "Dude,
Dude,
talking about stereotypes,
dude, the
late as
panic,
fuck."
The panic in his fucking voice. It's not going to be all right. I got something to do. I have to leave the house at 2:00 because I got to go next fucking door
I'm
to
still
swim.
It's 2:04 and I'm still in the house.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Look at that. And you called me black.
Hey, so I'm black, kind of.
Yeah. My ginger.
My wigger. And Jack, you're very racist. You say nothing like that around me. No, I fucks with Jack. I fucks with Jackson. I fucks with the rednecks. Cause when we went to Texas, he was the only motherfucker who
Nashville.
there we go. The only motherfucker who had the balls to bring a gun. And I almost shot myself.
I give you unloaded, all right? Every time someone wants to see my gun, I hand them it and I give them the empty clip. So I want to see their faults.
Technically, it's an empty magazine, but yes.
Yeah. If they don't cock it before they point it at themselves, that means they shouldn't be trusted.
That means they want to live.
It was crazy though. As soon as Jack handed Addison the gun, he went like this. I was like, "Yo, dude, it's like this, dude. Chill out." All right, guys, that's gonna be enough for this week. Thank you guys for bearing with us for the month off that we had. We are gonna be back every Friday at 6 a.m.
And don't forget, somewhere find the good.
Thanks, baby. Appreciate you. All right, guys, we'll see you next week with another episode of Torgy Talk. And yeah, goodbye.
So finding the good's not about like finding the G spot?
No. It's a great place to end it right there. All right, bye, guys. This episode was brought to you by Fat Candle Company. That's right. You've made it to the point where we're going to give you a discount code for your order at fatcandlecompany.com. So yeah, go ahead, go to fatcandlecompany.com. Use the promo code FATTORGY. That's FATTORGY at checkout, and you'll get yourself 10% off your order. Once again, that's FATTORGY FATTORGY at the checkout to get yourself 10% off. FatCandleCompany.com.